Hi, I'm Fred Borden, coach of Team USA. You know, the Dartfish technology is great for all people in our sport. I can see so many uses for so many different applications. One, let's say a pro shop operator. They could walk right out of their shop and give a lesson in a matter of minutes. You look at collegiate coaches going to tournaments, using it at tournament sites, using it training at their venue, right at the university to coach their athletes, and then store all the information in the computer for each one of their athletes. Some of these universities have 40, 50 players on the bowling program. Then you look at the different coaches that are independent coaches, the professional coaches. You look at tour players, and then you look at parents that are aspiring and trying to really help their young people. Well, with Dartfish, anybody can use this thing. It's so user-friendly, and they can use it and carry it with them, take it to any bowling center they want to take it to, and just plug it in and go to work and use it. And it's from the very beginner bowler all the way to the world champion. I've never seen anything that can cover that broad of a spectrum.
People who want to get better pay for technology. You see it in what they spend in bowling balls and that type of thing. I think the players that are really interested in getting better, and just lots of people who have interest in, you know, I want to see myself bowl, you know, and that kind of thing. I think it's tremendous, and the features that they have on this system are tremendous.
Watching your delivery, it really takes an instrument like this, because your delivery is nearly
Anytime you have the ability to show somebody almost immediately that what you see is actually what they do, it's wonderful for the student, because all of a sudden you're on the same page, they trust you, and they realize that what they do and what they think they do sometimes are two very different things. Before, with video, you'd have to go back and sit down at the set in the area and rewind, and so this is tremendous from that standpoint, how quick it is. It's so invaluable when you're training, because it's important that they see it and be able to go back and correct that immediately.
The one thing that I really liked was when we was working with you and you threw a shot, I could hit one button and show that shot in a matter of seconds.
And as an athlete, boy, is that valuable, because sometimes you don't feel what the coach is trying to tell you, and visually when you can come back and the coach says, well, you had your thumb in a little bit here, well, it didn't feel like it was in, and you look at it, oh boy, it was in, I've got to make that feel different, and then you trust the coach a little bit more too, because you can see it just like they saw it.
Sure, we think in pictures, we learn through pictures, we do it by seeing it with our eyes. Verbal is okay, but boy, if you can't communicate the exact picture, you're not making a very good sense to the athlete. This makes perfect sense to the athlete. The athlete can look at, see, and compute it the way they want to, so you're going to get instant credibility with the athlete that you are working on the proper thing to make them better. That's very important. You don't have to sell your information, you can show them the information.
And the features are just terrific too, and some of the things we've never been able to do before.
You know, the be able to walk right out and use it, to be able to get instant feedback, and then the price range of this stuff compared to what I paid when I first started, I can tell you this is light years better. It's much less expensive, and the features, I can't even explain them yet. There's so many features that I'm looking forward to using in measuring different things that we want to do in the sport of bowling to really help people become better players. There's an old saying that says, winner, loser, which are you? And a winner is someone that takes something and breaks it into small parts so that it's easily understood. And a loser is one that takes all the parts, throws them in a pile, and says, nobody can figure that out. Well, that's what happens to your eye, but with the eye of the Dartfish, you can take a look at these things, break them into small parts, the spine angles, the overall posture, the start, how consistent the start is, when it moves. You can draw a line down to the toe and see if it moves as a unit, as a team, if it moves the same distance. And then on every posture position, on every step, you can break it down as fine-tuned as you want or as general as you would like and show that to your athlete. The picture's worth 1,000 words. Then you can get shots when you're playing your best and put that in your archives. Now let's say you're off a little bit. Now we can split screen those, or we can put those over top each other. We can actually show both shots over top each other, and you can see, oh, your push away's gotten bigger or shorter, whatever the case might be, or your head's going here, or your steps. So we can check the steps, we can check the overall posture, we can check the swing from the side view, we can check the swing from the back to front view. Well, there's so many features here because we can do that with this technology and you can't do it with the other technology. This is just a phenomenal program, and I look forward to having it available to our people in the sport that love coaching as much as all the Team USA coaches like. But this is not just a Team USA thing. This is for bowlers to get better, and they do it in all sports, and now is the time for us to do it in bowling. I know one thing, I'll be using this Dartfish technology on a daily basis in my coaching. It'll help anybody from the elite athlete down to the first day bowler. I don't know of anything I could do to help someone improve faster or get better than use this technology. I think it's terrific.